on. Save. Yep, I got her done. Okay. You in the control room. All right. Got a new toy today. I'll show you how that works. This will be good for out at the field. That is this little puppy right here. And it works like this. So that's pretty cool. So let's get back to airplanes. Oh! There we go. I'll turn this off. We don't need to play with this. I just thought I'd show you. Turn that off and save the battery. I also got a super nice 15-foot cord. Alright, let's get to work. Enough monkeying around. I'm going to crop and zoom on that one. This is camera. That's this one here. Yep. So we want to turn this way. Yep. Crop and zoom. Done. All right, let's go to cam 2. We are real close. Real close. So we're on for tomorrow. I'm going to I'm going to take some of my green smoothie and see if I can't get it in there. That's cam 2. Get this drawer open. Here we go. Razor blades. Get a little green smoothie out. Damn. And I'll start getting all the little nicks. Tonight's Charles night, so I won't be on too long. No, we don't want to use that one. Suppose we can use this one. The bad thing about this 3M stuff is that even if you close the tube up or whatever, it dries out inside. I don't know why. But don't matter. We ain't gonna use much. And what we do use, we're gonna sand off. Oh, about gonna get ready to knock it on the floor again. $51.25 ounces. I'm pretty happy with that. What I'm doing here is I'm getting the just a little imperfections. It's my last sanding night before because I'm so close, I'm going to try something that I haven't tried before, which is to add some more white to the clear I'm going to shoot on this to make it a little more opaque, and then one coat of white, and then it'll be color sanded. Well, we got 5 watchers. There are a lot of people interested in how this is finished. Certainly don't want to get a whole lot of this crap on it, though. And don't put this stuff in the fillets. You put this stuff in the fillets, you're going to have a problem. Trust me, I know this for a fact. Hello, making planes, or blazing planes. $50 ain't much. Finish on this airplane here is around, well, seeing as it's twice, around $500. Because I've done it twice now. And that doesn't include the sandpaper. Had to work today, so had a shitty job too, making a tow truck. Yeah, we need to get some fresh stuff for that. Scrape this off. I should be using my epoxy mixing thing. I did all kind of research on, remember that problem that I was having, streaming faster than reality? There are no answers to the issue. There are no answers. It's going to be a short one tonight. We're going to do 45 minutes or so. Because I got to put the hump on. Is it worth it? It is to me. I've sold many airplanes for $1,500, $2,000, $2,500, and that really doesn't cover the labor that's actually in them. Well, that feels pretty good. That'll be built up good there. So now it's just a matter of waiting for this stuff to dry. So while we're waiting, you guys got any questions? It's a good time to ask. That putty you're using is about $50 too. I think it was 25 when I bought it. I don't know what it is now. This is Aqua Green 05096 3M spot putty. This putty here, the Superfill, was about $35 when I bought it. You know, like I've said several times, you guys just be thankful you're not playing with Harley Davidsons. Because it's $100 for anything. So we got an airplane that's 51¼ ounces, and I'm going to try to make it come out 55. With shipping it is now. Let's see. Let me check it. I'll tell you what it is exactly. What putty are you talking about? Come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Buy it again. Let's see here. Acro Green. Acro Green. There it is. $25.57 on Acro Green. Get it from Amazon. 05096 on that. Superfill I get from Wix. It's about 35 bucks. Good morning, evening, whatever, Greg. Yeah. Yeah. 25 bucks on the Acro Green. $35 on the Superfill for a quart. The biggest thing I hate buying that I think is ridiculously expensive. Move this camera. I think is ridiculously expensive is the thinner. I bet Wix has it too. All I gotta do is call them. So that's Cam 2. The thinner is what gets me. $50 for a gallon of thinner. That's ridiculous. But would you rather spend $50 for a gallon of thinner or $15 for a gallon of thinner and have to do it over? This Aqua Green Spot Putty is for professional body men. That's why it dries so fast. Because they're figuring they're doing it for a living. Yeah. Plug this in. Okay, you gotta turn this on. The only bad thing. And turn it back off. Save the batteries. I don't want to mess around. Yeah, we're going to be right in there. Let's see what they say here. Gonna have to vacuum the floor again. Oh yeah, there are little imperfections. depends on how perfect you want it. This has got a spot right there, but I guess I better wait on get some dope on it. We're cutting into the paper in some spots. Design on that. I'm glad I'm not painting it black. You know, when I paint these things, when I paint these airplanes, I think, well, this is not ready to paint. You know, I'll feel this or feel that. And once the paint gets on it and you start to get rolling, it all comes together. It all works out okay. Because you can always, if you have a spot that you can't live with dope, you can always come back and fix it. Issue there. Not dry. Yep. Have to wait for that to dry there. I'm just pushing it. A little thick. By the end of this month, this is going to be done. Come May, I want to be flying it. I wish I could make Joe Null. It's a long ways. One year I did drive to Huntersville nonstop from St. Louis. Nonstop there, nonstop back. That's another really nice contest, Huntersville. Okay, I got that one. sand. Like I say, we get some dope on this and sand it again. I hope to come back tomorrow with an airplane no heavier than 54 ounces. So that'd be great if we could get it home tomorrow night at 54. Then I might just think about airbrushing some color on it and breathing a little clear on it and saying that's good enough. That's good right there. So I'd spend 200 on monocoat or 200 on colored dope or 70 on monocoat. Thanks, Jim. No, I'll just get the white painted, first coat of white. Yes, I would spend 200 on dope before I'd spend 70 on monocoat. Okay, let's sand out this cockpit here. I think it's probably dry enough. Now I did paint an airplane today over John's, my high roller. That was getting pretty close to the gnats and needed to get it done. I think we did that paint job in one day, or one weekend anyway. Painted the white on Saturday and the trim on Sunday and got a coat of clear on it and brought it home and inked it, and then came back the next week and put another coat of clear on it. When I was feeling good and really interested in building, I could build for 12, 15 hours straight. This is going to be a problem here. I might have to prime this area here. It's just, I don't know, just not like this. This up here, I don't know what I'll do. I'll get some dope on it tomorrow and I'll block sand it or whatever. Try to straighten that up. It just feels a little bumpy, but I don't know. You can best bet that it will be perfect before I'm done. But I think I need some more dope on it before I sand anymore, because there's a few coats of primer. I mean, if I primed it, it'd be fixed quick. I got no room to move. Come on. Howdy. I'm in the shop. Took me all day to make a stabbed elevator. Weighed 2.6 ounces. Yeah, how big? Four-inch wide stab and 4-inch elevators, 30 inches wide, with horns and hinges is 3 ounces. That's a light one. It's all relative. These flaps here, finished, ½ ounce a piece. But it's all relative. How big are they, you know? Because I have made a 2.5 ounce stab, 30 inches, as big as the one I got on the back here. But it wasn't strong enough to use. It's too flimsy. That turned out pretty good. ½ inch by 24, so that's pretty heavy, Tom. No offense, but that's pretty heavy. 24, let's figure the percentage out. Should be in the 2 ounce range. 2.25. 2.6, let's see. 2.6 is 2.5 ounces. No, that might be right. That might be in there. I haven't built anything that small, so I really... I have it hard to, hard time getting my head around it. Here's the secret. Build 2 of them and use the lightest one. Build 3 of them and use the lightest one. Bum 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 bum, Mr. Sandman. I found that Jim Lynch yesterday came up with that Mr. Sandman, and that got stuck in my head, so I found it on YouTube. It was the, begins with a C. I want to say, what the heck was the name of that? Charlette's? I don't know. They had that song in the 50s, and they had, oh, there was another one too. I can't think of that song. But you can't use music on YouTube or else you get hit with a strike, and I don't want to do that. Yeah, it's pretty good. A white sport coat and a pink carnation. Ba ba ba. Music of the 50s. That was actually late 60s or mid 60s. Well, this really needs a squirt of primer on it, and I might do that tomorrow over John's, where I'll squirt this and squirt that with primer and sand it off. Because it just ain't quite right. But we're not priming the whole airplane, that's for sure. Actually, I think I'll just shoot the white paint on it and sand it. Forego the primer. Can't get it anymore, so don't want to get used to it. See, there's a low spot right there. But probably only few thousandths thick, few thousandths low, but I can feel it. And if you can feel it, you'll be able to see it, unless I hide it somehow. That's it, Jim. 1955. Cordettes, that's it, yeah. Holy moly, 5.6 ounces. Well, if you can cut the weight in half, that's you're always doing good. Jim, I'm supposed to remember all this stuff? I can't remember my own name sometimes. You know, for the life of me, somebody told me the name of the plate spinner. I can't remember it. Eric Bryn, that's it. The plate spinner. Spinning the plates. Before I came on, I was watching the top 5 boogie woogie pianists. That's when music was music, not what they call music today. I was really trying to learn how to play the piano, learn how to play boogie woogie, but I really like boogie woogie, but I can't play the radio. Find a hard time playing the radio. See, we need to zoom out on that cam. There, crop and zoom, we'll zoom out. See, Jim is older than I am, so he remembers all the old stuff. I'm just a kid. It's hard to believe that 70 ain't far away. I don't feel that old. because I've been doing kid stuff all my life. Now remember, everybody, you gotta call up Wes Dick or send him an email tomorrow. It's his birthday, 90th. Wesley is one cool cat. I hope I'm still flying at 90. Of course, I never can remember that guy's name that had the granddaughters that was 100 years old, jumping around out in the... Lou Woolard, that's it. He has since left us, I'm sure. Maybe 98 or some ridiculous number. But the joy that he got from playing with his granddaughters with model airplanes, you could just see it. He was hopping around like he was a kid. Okay, those blended in real nice. Seeing that I got so much time before the Nats to get this ready, you know what? I could paint it tomorrow and then bring it back and sand it all the mistakes out, because there's going to be some, and then paint it again. I can never get one perfect enough. I don't know if I'm not taking enough time or what. I mean, they look all right, but some of them guys on the front row, the airplanes are, oh, spectacular. Oh, Jim Lynch here. Look at his volunteer. When you see that, don't look at just the paint. We got to look at the sanding, the workmanship. That's where it's at. That's what gets me about appearance points. You're not looking at complexity of the workmanship. When I judged appearance at the Nats that one year, and I picked up Billy's airplane, and it was 53 ounces, that Thunderbolt. Shit, he should have got 20 points just for that. But it was an old dog, so, I mean, it still looks pretty nice, but it's an old airplane. It's 20 some odd years old. And we went to Cleveland a couple of years back, and one of Billy's friends came out with that yellow airplane. I don't remember the gentleman's name. The airplane was pretty nice. It had a Super Tiger 46 in it, I think. It was light. It was finished with SIG dope. But it was a 30-year-old airplane. It looked brand new. I can't keep them looking brand new. None of you fly them. I wish I would have glassed that nose all the way back to the canopy now. Of course, I don't know. It might be alright. I might just be worrying too much. So, I think that's probably going to do it for this sand out. What I'm doing here is I'm candling it. I'm looking at the light. I got pretty good light behind the camera there. And making sure that it's straight, first off. Making sure that we don't use a guide coat. See, I just spotted a spot that I have missed sanding. We don't use a guide coat, or I don't. So you gotta candle it. A little bit more. Didn't they play Mr. Sandman on Back to the Future? $1955, that's when Marty McFly went back to, so I think they did. See, somebody said something. What's very true? I think they played it at that Enchanted Fish Under the Sea or something dance or whatever the heck that was. Man, is this thing laser straight. It's no wonder why it flies good. Light, laser straight. I wish it would have done something different here. Let's see what this said here. Yep, craftsmanship, paint job. Anybody can paint. Not everybody can sand. Now, Phil Granderson, he got mad at me for saying that I could paint an airplane with a bug sprayer. And I'd be willing to bet that I could paint an airplane with a bug sprayer. I see a little starved horse out there, a little bit. Because method of application is not as important as the sanding. Because back in the 50s and 60s, they didn't spray airplanes, they brushed them. And they looked beautiful. Different paint, aerogloss, you know, but you could float a coat of dope on and it was beautiful. Put it on, sand it off, put it on, sand it off. And you really couldn't see the brush strokes in it because they sanded so much. So bug sprayer, you know, one of them pump up bug sprayers, and then mist it on there and then sand it off. Because I painted many motorcycle tanks with a spray can and one best to show with a spray can. Well, we're about 4 minutes away from our hour. Is there any questions? Got to get ready for a big day tomorrow, painting. Take it all apart, put it on the stand, shoot a couple coats of clear. I am going to tint the clear 2 more ounces of white, I think. We'll try that. And that way it'll make it more opaque for the 1 coat of white. And we'll see where we are from there. I might have to redo this up here to get it. Depends. It depends what it looks like. It feels like wavy. And this is your focal point of the airplane, the nose, so you kind of want to make sure that you got this area here really nice. This area right in here really nice. That's why I like them scallops, because it really accents the nose. This one here, the first time I painted it, I got lazy and I didn't do the scallops. I just did a long, I don't know, anti-glare type patch up at the top. It looked alright. Then I did some type of tribal thing here. We're not going to monkey with that stuff. We're going to have my classic scallops here. I'm going to paint this. I've kind of got the paint job figured out. I'm going to paint this orange because I don't want to jam it out. I'm going to put my scallops on it, but the orange is going to go back here and come out this way all the way to the tips, and we're going to have the checkerboards, well, maybe incorporated into it. So this would be orange, and back this way, and then the white and checkerboards on the leading edge. So the orange would terminate this way. Yeah, I see it now. It's going to come orange, and then the orange will go back this way and up onto the fuselage, and like the paint's running off. And then the checkerboards, scallops. The back half of the airplane is going to be white. We might do some stripes, different kind of stripes on the elevator and stab. My canopy is going to be pearl green. Got to have that $50 quart, custom quart mixed by Bob Brookings somewhere on this airplane. I've used maybe a half an ounce of that paint. $50 for a custom mixed quart of paint. Alright, I appreciate you watching. Fair winds. Tight lines. Let's go, Brandon. See ya.